Doctors are burning out, and patients are losing trust. And the status quo is failing us all. Innovation isn't just about discovering something new. It's about breaking free from the mental walls that we've built around ourselves. So, innovation in healthcare isn't easy, but it is essential. Why does healthcare, a field dedicated to saving lives, seem so resistant to change? While other industries innovate at lightning speed, we're stuck battling outdated systems, endless regulations, and financial roadblocks. Doctors are burning out, and patients are losing trust. And the status quo is failing us all. So, what's really holding us back? And how can we break free before it's too late? I'm Dr. Ariana Demers, the Queen of Orthobiologics, and I am here leading the way in orthopedic surgery innovation, shaping medical practices for success. Let's talk about the challenges that make innovation in healthcare so difficult. From the resistance to change ingrained in our profession, to the overwhelming regulations and financial risks that stifle creativity, we will discuss why progress feels so elusive. Don't miss out. Please subscribe to our newsletter now to stay ahead of the world of orthobiologics. You can find the link below. Additionally, if you're ready to start this journey with me in my Orthobiologics Masterclass, come join us. So why is innovation in healthcare so hard? When I first started practicing medicine, I remember the overwhelming sense of comfort in doing things the way that they had always been done. And those long-standing traditions, the well-oiled machines, the well-trodden paths, there was security in following the status quo. But as I began to see the limitations in conventional methods, it became clear. Healthcare needs change. So here are the challenges that I see in healthcare innovation. Number one, resistance to change in healthcare. Let's face it, we're stick in the muds. We don't like change. And don't get me wrong, I love a little change up once in a while, but I think that's all of us. There is security in that. Many doctors, like myself, spent years and decades perfecting our established practices. And the thought of adopting new technologies or treatment methods can be really intimidating. There's a fear of failure, a fear of stepping away from what's worked for so long, and the comfort of knowing how things will go when you stick to what you know. But here's the truth. That resistance to change can be the very thing that's holding us back from progress. So innovation isn't just about discovering something new. It's about breaking free from the mental walls that we've built around ourselves. When we hold on to outdated methods, we miss out on potentially life-changing treatments or techniques or strategies for both our patients and for ourselves. The medical field is evolving, and if we don't evolve with it, we risk falling behind. The train is leaving the station with or without us, and I'd really invite you to get on the train. Now, there are challenges in healthcare regulations and policies. Don't we all know that? Even if a doctor is ready to embrace new treatments or new technologies, there are the realities of healthcare regulations to face. Dealing with insurance policies, governmental rules, institutional guidelines can sometimes feel like wading through quicksand. And honestly, it's not just time-consuming, it's energy draining. These regulations often limit our ability to be flexible and creative in providing the best care possible for our patients. Every new idea, no matter how promising, has to pass through like 1,000 layers of bureaucracy before it can be even considered. And honestly, the frustrating part is many innovations that could benefit our patients stall out before they can even get off the ground simply because they don't fit in to the regulatory box neatly. And that's where the real challenge lies. Like, how do we continue to advance when the systems that are supposed to support us seem to either slow us down or actively stop our forward progress? Now, there's also financial barriers and limited funding. Let's face it, medicine and innovation in medicine is expensive. Many doctors hesitate to implement new treatments or technologies, especially when their practices are small or are primarily insurance-based. And the financial risk can sometimes feel enormous. And if you invest in new technology like platelet-rich plasma or other advanced treatments, it can feel like gambling with your livelihood. But here's the thing. Innovation doesn't have to be about taking huge financial risks. It's not an all or none opportunity. It's a yes and. There are ways to implement cutting-edge treatments like PRP that don't require deep pockets, especially when we start looking beyond the traditional insurance-based health model. And when you shift to a cash-based practice, this is a game changer, providing you with more control over your finances while offering your patients innovative, high-quality, patient-centered care. And the issue, there's a disconnect between technology and patient-centered care doesn't have to be, right? In the midst of all these cool technological advances in healthcare, the one thing that often gets lost is the focus on our patients. Too often, cost-cutting measures and operational efficiencies are prioritized over the actual needs of our patients. Just look around. Cost-cutting measures are not actually based on what's best for the patient. It's usually based on what's best for the organization. And this can leave patients feeling like they're just a number. And it's frustrating for doctors who went into medicine to make a difference, because the cost-cutting measures don't help the doctors either. But innovation can and should go hand in hand with not only improved patient outcomes, but physician satisfaction as well. Imagine being able to offer your patients advanced treatments like PRP to not only accelerate their recovery, but improve their outcomes and decrease not only your risk, but their risk. And so this is where technology can truly enhance the patient experience. And as doctors, we can make it happen for our patients. Innovation shouldn't just be about the bottom line. Essentially, from a doctor perspective, it should improve the way that we are able to care for our patients and enhance our patients' health. So how can doctors balance excellent patient care with financial stability? As doctors, we've all faced the challenge of balancing our patient care with the realities of running a practice. The pressure to maintain financial stability often forces us to make decisions that maybe don't align with our core values of providing excellent care for our patients. And that's where PRP services come in. Using orthobiologics doesn't just benefit our patients. It's beneficial for you as the doctor. Cash-based services allow you to provide high-quality care while also maintaining the health of your practice. It's a win-win proposition. Orthobiologics is effective for a range of conditions, from arthritis to tendon injuries, and honestly, the results speak for themselves. Patients love the option of avoiding surgery. Honestly, if all of my patients that come to see me as a surgeon, 99 out of 100 are praying and hoping that they don't need surgery. And the one that wants surgery wants it because they think that is the way to ultimately solve the problem. Patients love that option to not have surgery. And physicians love that they can have an innovative treatment to offer the patients that can also generate a consistent revenue stream where they don't have to worry about choosing patient care or financial stability. It's both. So I always get this question, well, that's all good and fine, but how do I actually integrate orthobiologics into my practice? Like, it seems overwhelming. It seems daunting. Like, how do you actually do that and be successful? So if you're ready to offer PRP and take control of your practice, I've got just the thing for you. Introducing my PRP Now Orthobiologics Masterclass, your roadmap to mastering PRP services in your practice. So here's what you'll get with the PRP Now Masterclass. You get to master the science behind orthobiologics and understand how PRP can make a significant impact for your patients. Next, you'll learn how to perform those treatments with decision-making and weekly hands-on guidance as to what the best options can be. You'll also get to discover how to market PRP effectively to your patients and position your practice as a leader in the regenerative medicine field. And you'll learn financial strategies on how to adjust your business model and embrace the cash-based services to maximize revenue without having to rely on insurance. So I created this masterclass to help you break free of the traditional constraints of healthcare and build a sustainable practice that serves both you and your patients. So innovation in healthcare isn't easy, but it is essential. We've explored the challenges of resistance to change, regulatory hurdles, and financial barriers, and how they hinder progress forward. We've also uncovered how solutions like orthobiologic PRP therapy and cash-based practice can bridge that gap between innovation and patient-centered care. So if you're ready to transform your practice and embrace innovation like PRP, don't forget to check out the PRP Now Orthobiologics Masterclass. For more insights, tips, and exclusive updates, subscribe to my newsletter, your go-to resource for taking your healthcare practice to the next level. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on future content.